So one thing that I don't always have time to do in these short videos is explain all the history behind the passages that I'm reading. I'm trying to keep them in little bite-sized pieces, but sometimes knowing the backstory can completely change how we understand Scripture. Let's take Psalm 48, for example. Now, many scholars believe that it was written after God miraculously protected Jerusalem from invading enemies. The people expected to be defeated, but instead, God delivered them. So Psalm 48 isn't about God standing in heaven telling everyone, tell everyone how great I am. When the psalm talks about walking around Jerusalem and looking at its walls and towers, it's not saying, look how impressive we are. It's saying, look at what God has done and don't forget it. They even told the next generation about it because they didn't want their children and their children's children to forget about God's faithfulness. That's one of the things that I love about the Psalms. They're incredibly honest. Some are full of joy, some are full of grief, some are full of questions, and this one is full of gratitude. So whether you believe in God or you're just curious about the Bible, I always think that it's worth asking, what is the original author trying to convey before we ask ourselves, how does this apply to my own life? Sometimes a little historical context can completely change how a passage comes across. Thank you for letting me share a little bit about Psalm 48 with you guys. God bless you.